Hey, this is Mike with Riding in the Ozarks, where we talk riding, rallies, gear, and wrenching. Today I want to talk a little bit about group riding for newbies. Now these are just my opinions and my take on it from a guy who gets asked to lead the group a lot. 1. If you're new to group riding, make sure you know your hand signals. You can check the MSF website for a copy of those, and I'm going to flash up a picture of them about now in the video. Also, make sure to show up on time for the kickstands up and have a full tank of gas. 2. If you're a slower rider, or maybe you're just more cautious than other riders generally, then ride near the back of the group. If you like to ride fast, get into formation near the front. This doesn't guarantee the group's going to go faster or slower, but one of the biggest causes of accidents is people passing each other or running into each other because of mismatched speed. 3. Make sure you have an experienced rider bring up the back of the group who's equipped with tools, first aid items, and has a way to contact the leader if he should need to get a hold of them and have the group stop or meet somewhere down the road. If I'm leading a group, I generally make sure the tail rider has my cell phone number and knows to text me 911 if I need to stop the group immediately, or 411 if I need to stop when it's safe to pull the whole group over and read the text to get more information. I happen to ride a street glide, and I can read the first 3 letters of a text on the display. So this lets me know immediately whether I need to stop or just move on down the road and find a safe place to bring the whole group to a stop. 4. This is probably one of the most important tips. Do not outride your skill set while trying to keep up with the group. If you're an experienced rider, do not crowd another biker and maybe unintentionally pressure them to ride faster than they are capable of. Number 5. Ride staggered. This means you should have 2 seconds between you and the bike directly in front of you, and 1 second between you and the bike in front and to your side. When we talk about 2 seconds or 1 second, we're referring to reaction speed. So the faster you're riding, the further that distance is. If you're a newbie, the easiest way to figure this out is to watch the bike in front of you pass some kind of landmark, such as a road sign, beginning of a guardrail, or a driveway, and then start counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you pass that landmark before finishing 2 Mississippi, you need to slow down and give yourself a little more room for reaction time. 6. Check your mirror frequently when you feel it is safe to do so. If you determine you have lost someone in the group behind you, you should try and find a safe place to pull off. The other riders in front of you should recognize that you have pulled off and begin to slow down and pull off also, or turn around and come back to see what's going on. Depending on your experience level, you may want to wait for another rider to join you and then go back and look for the missing rider. On the day we took this particular ride, we realized we were missing 2 riders and pulled off. 2 of us went back to look for them while the rest of the group remained at a safe location where we had already pulled off. You might wonder why everybody didn't go back, but if you stop someplace where there's not a lot of shoulder, it's kind of hard to get 8 bikes off the road. It just creates a bigger mess. So go ahead and watch as me and one of the other bikes race back to find the missing rider and see what happened. We found the 2 riders pulled off in a safe location. One of them had just picked up a new used bike from a dealership, and this was his maiden voyage on his new ride, a Road King. He ended up having an electrical sensor issue and the bike wouldn't run. We couldn't fix it on site, so we called the rest of the group because there was enough room for everybody to park at this particular spot, and they came back and joined us, and we all sat there with him waiting for the dealership to send a truck and trailer to pick up the bike. We didn't get quite as much riding time in that day as we would have liked, but we had a good time hanging out and visiting while we waited on the ride to come get him. I hope this video helps somebody. I'm sure there's more tips and things to know, but I just wanted to touch on what I thought were the most important things for a newbie to group riding to know and remember. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps me stay motivated to put out new videos. If you want to see more like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel on YouTube and hit the bell to be notified when I release a new video. Thanks, and keep on riding.